bad weekend to check out a farmer's market. And even this week, at least there's like a couple days in there that will be good to get outside.
Yeah, I was, not to rail on apps, but I'm going to. This is a week where, like, if you just open up a default, like, iPhone weather app, you're just going to see, like, 3 or 4 rainy icons, but that's not how it's going to play out.
And that's why we have you, Keith.
I thought it was for my charm and good looks, but that's fine.
Obviously.
Either way, I think it actually plays out pretty well. So we'll talk about it day by day here. Today was the driest day, the most kind of blue chips, not going to rain day. Temperatures in the 60s, some low 70s out towards Freiburg. Something funny, Chris, about what I just said? No. Okay.
I don't know.
I'm just checking.
I've been enjoying your forecast. She's the one laughing.
All right. We'll discuss that later. Sure. Visible satellite looks good as we've got just partly cloudy skies. You can see that sea breeze right there actually inhibiting the development of cloud cover along the coastline, mid-coast, down East Maine. So usually you don't think of a sea breeze as a good thing, but it can be when you've got clouds trying to develop. All right, so the week gets more complicated because we've got a series of disturbances to our west. A cold front here, a low here, and another low here. So they all kind of converge, but none of them really directly hit Maine, and that's where our shower chances come from over the next few days. The showers initially come in tonight after midnight from west to east, and I do think it'll be showery early tomorrow morning, especially along the coastline and into the mountains. But we break out, I think, late morning through the middle of the day, southern and western Maine, even central Maine, and the front gets stuck across northern Maine and the mountains. And so we pop into the 70s, maybe a stray 80 briefly at a place like Freiburg, for example, tomorrow afternoon. That fuels a couple of thunderstorms that'll come through later in the day. But again, a lot of this day is dry, and we do kind of the same thing on Wednesday. It's probably a little bit cloudier on Wednesday, but the temperature profile is still pretty good in the mid and upper 60s in a lot of cases. Scattered showers, but there's a lot of real estate here where it's not raining off and on throughout the day on Wednesday, and then we do it again on Thursday with an isolated shower chance. So none of these are kind of direct hits. It's just from this low sitting out here and giving us that instability through the end of the week, and so the shower chances stay with us. Now, when we get into the weekend, at this point at least, the models don't like it. They bring this low in and they attach a cold front to it, and as it stands, both days are not good. Fairly showery, if not rainy. But I still think there's time for this to change. If this low pushes farther south, this front won't phase with it. So I don't think you want to lock in the weekend just yet. But before that, I mean, you got a lot of upper 60s, low 70s. Yeah, a couple shower chances, but for most people, not a big deal. I think it'll be actually pretty nice, and again, potentially mild at times. We'll see how the weekend plays out. It is not my favorite at the moment, but there is still some wiggle room in that. I think Western Maine, New Hampshire tomorrow again with that stray 80, which is kind of a good benchmark vibe that we haven't gotten to yet.
And I don't want to hear any complaints if it does get to 80 where you are.
No, I mean, it'll happen, but let's just take it.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, thanks, Keith.